So good morning and welcome to everyone. I really hope that you can feel some sense of support, of a Dharma nourishment from this time, pausing from the activities of the day, pausing together with others, practicing. So invite and encourage you to find a comfortable posture where you can allow the body to be still or relatively still, inviting it to rest on the earth. Begin to let go a little bit. Feel a sense of welcome here where you are and how you are. Just as you are, welcome. And a sense of feeling the really precious opportunity to turn towards more fully our subjective experience with a friendly, kind intention to know more clearly what is here and what is a wise response to what is here. This is what we're learning, strengthening our capacity for. So, I encourage you to listen in a grounded, spacious way where the words are perhaps of use, perhaps not so much, but really point to this possibility of strengthening our access to a sense of kind presence with whatever is occurring inwardly and outwardly. Kind, steady presence. And this morning I'd like to focus on the quality of compassion, karuna in the Pali, the language close to the language the Buddha used. This great quality of heart, a natural capacity of a human being, as natural as the metta, the goodwill, the loving kindness, and the equanimity, the upekkha. And for those of you who've been following along, these are the three of the four Brahma Viharas, these sublime abidings or sublime attitudes or intentions that are so healing and strengthening of the heart mind. So just for a little while right now, if you wish, tuning or turning our interest to that which we may be encountering, which is difficult in our life, in the world, in the mind and the heart, and just practicing sense of inclining or tuning to the possibility of accessing this quality of care, of that which can be steady, caring and responsive to in the presence of pain, in the presence of difficulty. It is not overwhelmed by it. And so, again, invitation for you to sit, to lie down or stand up if that's better for your body. To really feel a sense of the earth beneath you, the ground, the seat. Maybe taking a few deeper breaths and relaxing a little on the out breath. And so we can feel the contact of the body with the earth. A really helpful anchor if you get confused during the meditation or any other time. To pause, sit down or lie down, stand, feel that contact, places where the body is in contact with whatever it's resting on. Relatively simple, relatively neutral, steadying perception. So what would it be like to begin to open to the immediacy of our experience here and now with a very simple sense of care? Nothing that has to be created, we could say. Maybe something we can simply tune into, right? A sense of already here, already here as a potential in the mind and the heart. And if we are alive, we know. If we are alive, we have experience. We would not be here. What would it be? What would it mean? What would it bring to this moment? To begin to open to the experience of the body, however it is, whatever degree of sickness or health, whatever kinds of sensations we might find, whatever the state of the heart or the mind. You can imagine or remember what that's like to be met with kindness, kindness without agenda, meeting us in our how we are, that whole mixture perhaps of many different energies and aspects, changing, somewhat mysterious, nevertheless can be met with kindness. So that's the meditation, really, the suggestion, and it's very simple, and there's a lot we can explore, we can experiment to see what might help evoke, catalyze this again, a memory maybe of when we were met in our suffering, in our difficulty, with kindness by another. I'm just remembering or imagining, what if right now, with exactly how we are right now, whatever maybe difficulty, however subtle or strong we might be experiencing right now, or the residues of something that's been happening recently. What if we were really held in that steady, spacious presence that can behold suffering and not be overwhelmed, not reject it, and not be kind of lost in it. And the image, if you want, the next to me of the Kuan Yin, one of the expressions or of an artist of Kuan Yin, this embodiment of compassion. And there might be other images, maybe the Buddha image or any other archetypal image from this or another spiritual tradition, or from people you've encountered or heard about, past and present. So just exploring a little bit and seeing if we can pick up on that wish for there to be a sense of care, the possibility of that. Remembering or imagining, bringing to mind a person, a being, an image. We can start to tune perhaps in our own sense of sitting here right now. Can be felt as an energy, doesn't have to be. A kind of spacious openness, wide, embracing, not wishing to fix or explain, and simply encountering whatever might feel difficult, however subtle or strong, with a sense of may this be cared for. With a sense of everyone that experiences something like this. This is part of life. May I meet this with tenderness and concern, with steadiness and care. Whatever might be felt in the body, in the mind, concerning the world or another person or our own situation. Whatever of that feels difficult in the heart, in the mind, may that be held and embraced gently, spaciously, within the great heart of compassion. We feel our mind being pulled into thinking, getting lost in story. May that too be known and be embraced in this wide, immeasurable and unconditional quality of karuna, compassion. Whatever suffering is here, of whatever kind, may it be held with tenderness and care. And when we realize we've been lost, drifted off, or again lost in thought, gently tuning to some interest or willingness to open to the immediacy of our experience, body, mind, heart, with a sense of care. May this body, mind, heart feel the presence of care just as it is, just with whatever is happening here and now. And then as we come towards the end of this short guided meditation on compassion, just noticing or feeling, sensing space around the body, around your whole being. And then let that widen, sense perhaps of the room, beginning to open to maybe the space outside the building you're in, if you're in a building. And a sense of a wider space in the mind, opening out in all directions, allowing this energy, this intention of care, of compassion, to radiate out naturally like a sun shining. Radiating out in all directions. The possibility of everything it meets being touched with care, met with kindness, with compassion. A whole world of our experience, may it be infused, pervaded with this quality of compassion, that which can meet suffering with steadiness and not be overthrown, which can respond with wisdom. So thank you for your practice. Thank you for being here and Really wish you well with your day and with your night. And so Chaz will be here tomorrow and Thursday, and I'll be here Wednesday and Friday, tending to follow through this theme of compassion for a while.